My unemployed husband kept comparing my cooking to his mom's and demanded that I let her move in so she could cook for him. I made him live with her permanently. My husband Kyle got fired from his office job 10 months ago for sleeping at his desk multiple times. He said the job was boring and beneath him anyway. Kyle hasn't applied to a single job since he got fired. Not one. He says he's waiting for the right opportunity. What he really does is play online poker and watch anime all day. But the worst part is mealtime. Every single dinner turns into a comparison with his mother. I make roast chicken. He says his mom's was juicier and she used better seasoning. I make lasagna from scratch after a double shift. He tells me his mom's had more layers and better cheese. I spent 4 hours making beef stew on my day off. He took one spoonful and said his mom's had more flavor and the meat was more tender. Then he called his mother on speakerphone to ask for her recipe while I was still sitting there. His mother, Nancy, lives 20 minutes away. She babies him completely. When I first started dating Kyle 5 years ago, I thought it was sweet how close they were. Now I realize she destroyed him. She still does his laundry when he brings it over. She gives him money behind my back. She packs him lunches that he stores in our fridge. She even comes over when I'm at work to clean his gaming room. Last month was our 3rd wedding anniversary. I made Kyle's favorite meal, or what I thought was his favorite, BBQ ribs with mac and cheese and cornbread. I spent my whole morning off preparing everything. Kyle sat down, ate 2 bites, and said his mom's ribs fell off the bone better. Her mac and cheese was creamier. Her cornbread was fluffier. Then he actually called Nancy and asked if she could bring over some of her food because he was still hungry. She showed up an hour later with a full meal. Kyle ate it in front of me while moaning about how good it was. That's when things got worse. Kyle started inviting Nancy over for dinner 3 times a week so she could teach me how to cook properly. She'd stand in my kitchen, using my groceries that I paid for, showing me how Kyle liked his food. Cut the carrots like this. Season the meat like that. Kyle would sit at the table watching, occasionally yelling instructions. Mom, show her how you make the gravy. Mom, tell her about the secret ingredient. After 2 weeks of cooking lessons, Nancy announced that I was hopeless. Some people just can't cook, she said. Kyle nodded and said maybe I should focus on my nursing and leave the cooking to people who knew what they were doing. They actually suggested Nancy move in with us to handle the meals. I work 60 hours a week paying all our bills while Kyle does nothing, and they wanted his mother to move in to cook for him. I said absolutely not. Kyle threw a tantrum, an actual tantrum. He stomped his feet and said I was being mean to his mom. He said I was jealous of her cooking skills. He said I was trying to keep them apart. Then he went to stay at her house for 3 days. When he came back, he had a list of demands Nancy had helped